grieve my father's sorrow?
I will try, dear Mabel, but why does he sit night after night in this drafty old ruin?
Why do I sit here to escape the pirates? I told them I was an orphan, and heaven help me, I am no orphan. I come here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and to beg their forgiveness for having brought disgrace on the family name.
But you forget, sir. You only bought the property a year ago, and the paint on your castle is scarcely dry.
Frederick, in this chapel, there are ancestors. You cannot deny that. And when I purchased the estate, I purchased the chapel and all its contents. Now, I don't know whose ancestors these were, but I know whose ancestors they are. If they're descendant by purchase, if I may so describe myself, should have brought dishonor on the family name.
Be comforted. Had you not acted as you did, those reckless men would surely have taken your daughters, called in the nearest minister, and married them on the spot.
I thank you, Frederick. But it is no use. Such is the pain and anguish I feel at the lie I told, by which I escaped these senseless pirates, that I would go to their simple-minded chief this very night and confess it all. Did I not fear the consequences would be most disastrous for myself? At what time do you march on these scoundrels?
At 11. And before midnight, I hope to have atoned my accidental association with the slimy vermin by sweeping them off the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
Are your devoted followers close at hand?
They are. They wait for my commands.
Well, then let them come forth and gain a general's blessing before they depart on a dread adventure.
Dear sir, they come.
The song
now, for the pirate's lair. Alas, I may compensate in some slight measure for the repeated acts of theft and pillage of which I have been guilty.
Young Frederick,
Who calls?
your late commander.
And I, your little Ruth.
You mad intruders! How dare you face me? Don't you remember that I have doomed you to your extermination?
Have mercy on us. Hear us before you slaughter us.
I do not think I ought to listen to you. But I will be merciful. Say on.
When you had left our pirate fold, we tried to raise our spirits faint, according to our customs old, with quips and quibbles quaint. But all in vain the threats we heard, we lay and sobbed upon the rocks, until to somebody occurred a startling paradox.
A paradox.
A paradox.
A most ingenious paradox.
With quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but none to meet this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. Ha 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 paradox.
We knew your taste for curious quips, for cranks and contradictions queer, and so with laughter on our lips we wished you there to hear. We said if we could tell it him how Frederick would the joke enjoy, and so we risked both life and limb to tell it to our
The
boy.
paradox.
The paradox.
The most ingenious paradox, with quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but none to beat this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. Ha 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 paradox.
For some ridiculous reason, to which, however, I've no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority, I don't know who, very likely the astronomer royal, has decided that, although for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are plenty, one in every 4 his days shall be reckoned as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if it were owing to the agency of some ill-natured fairy. You are the victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in a leap year on the 29th day of February. And so, by a simple arithmetic process, you'll easily discover that, though you've been alive 21 years, yet if you go by birthdays, you're only 5 and a little bit over.
Dear me, let's see. Yes, yes, with yours my fingers do agree. Ha 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 ha. How quaint the ways of paradox, that common sense she gaily mocks, though counting in the usual way. Years 21 I've been alive, yet reckoning by my natal day. Yet reckoning by my natal day, I am a little boy of 5.
He is a little boy of 5.
A paradox, the most ingenious paradox. Paradox, a curious paradox. A most ingenious paradox. Upon my word, this is most curious, most absurdly whimsical. 5 years old? No one would think it to look at me.
I think you are glad now that you did not kill us. You would have been very disappointed to have found out that you killed 2 of your comrades.
My comrades.
Well, I don't know as you appreciate the delicacy of your position. You see, you were apprenticed to us.
Until I reached my 21st year.
Until you reached your 21st birthday. And if you go by birthdays, you are only 5 and a quarter.
You don't mean to say you're going to hold me to that.
No, we merely merely remind you of the fact, and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Yes, your sense of duty.
Don't put it on that footing. As I was merciful to you just now, be merciful to me. I beg of you not to insist on the letter of your bond just as the cup of happiness has reached my lips.
We insist upon nothing. We are merely content with pointing out to you your duty.
Yes, your duty! You understand?
I think I do, with vigor unshaken, the steps shall be taken.
Neatly planned.
I think so too.
We'll readily bet it, you'll never regret it.
For duty must be done. The rules apply to everyone, and painful though that duty be. To shirk the task or fiddly dee. To shirk the task or fiddly dee. To shirk the task. To shirk the task or fiddly 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 dee.
Away!
And that was all.
He turned to us all, the prodigal
I'm
pirate.
glad I'm thinking, walking tall, though just a bit scary.
And up with the sheriff.
For duty must be done. The rules apply to everyone, and painful though that duty be. To shirk the task or fiddly dee. To shirk the task or fiddly dee. To shirk the task. To shirk the task or fiddly 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 dee.
A blue-eyed boy is back again and burning with glee and turning the trail.
And your
We
employees.
sail away.
And a boy is forced to slave to his duty.
For duty must be done. The rules apply to everyone, and painful though that duty be. To shirk the task or fiddly dee. To shirk the task or fiddly dee. To shirk the task. To shirk the task or fiddly 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 dee. Fiddly 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 dee. Fiddly 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 dee. Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty, and my duty is only too clear. I despise your piracy. I shiver at the thought that I was ever a part of it. But duty comes first. At any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken. Come, you are one of us once more.
Lead on. I will follow. Oh, horror!
What is the matter?
Ought I to tell you? No, I cannot tell you. But as one of your band,
Speak! I charge you, by that sense of conscientiousness, by that sense of conscientiousness to which we have never yet appealed in vain.
General Stanley, the father of my Mabel.
Yes?
He escaped from you on the plea that he was an orphan.
He did.
It breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the girl I adore. But as your apprentice, I must tell you that General Stanley is no orphan.
What? Now, when you say orphan,
Oh no.
do you mean a person who has lost his parents, or orphan frequently?
A person who has lost his parents.
What?
And even more than that, he never was one.
Am I to understand that to save his rotten life, he deliberately deceived us? Our revenge shall be swift and terrible. We shall gather our band and attack Stanley's castle this very night.
But stay!
Not a word. He is doomed.
Away, away, my heart's on fire. I burn this great deception to repay. This very night, my vengeance time shall blood itself be borne away, away.
Away, your I desire. I find my duty hard to do today. My heart is filled with anguish dire. It strikes me to the core.
us of our brides. The vengeance how the pirates show decides. Our nature's very softened with his lies. And in return tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies. Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
Yes, or early tomorrow.
These girls like wise.
The water and sorrow.
The one soft spot
In their nature they cherish.
And all who brought
to abuse it shall perish.
tonight he dies and early tomorrow. His girls like wise and welter in sorrow. The ones so tough in this nature they cherish. And all who plot to abuse it shall perish. Away, away, away. Tonight the traitor dies. Away, away, tonight, tonight, tonight. The traitor dies tonight. Away.
Oh, Perry, your gallant crew await you. What's this? My Frederick in tears? Can it be that your heart trembles in fear of the coming conflict?
No, Mabel, no. A terrible fact has just been revealed to me. Mabel, my dearly loved one, I must serve the pirate captain until I reach my 21st birthday.
But you are 21.
It has just been revealed to me that I was born in leap year and will not reach that birthday for 60 more years.
Oh, horrible!
And so, farewell.
No. Frederick, hear me. Stay here, Frederick. They have no legal claim on you. No shame shall fall on you if you stay.
And no, Mabel, no. Tonight I must leave. It's my duty and I must obey. I'll be of age in the year 2078. I'll return and join you.
It seems so long.
Swear that till then you will be true to me.
Yes, I will be strong. By all the Stanleys dead and gone, I swear it.
And I will be faithful to you till we are wed.
Till we are wed.
And even after. Don't take your love away from me. And don't you leave my heart in misery. If you go,
Tarantara, we managed to appear as sensible to fear as anybody here, as anybody here.
Sergeant, approach! Young Frederick was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No matter, he will not so lead you, for he has returned to the pirates.
He has acted shamefully.
That is not so. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
He has made a heroic sacrifice to his sense of duty. It has endeared himself to me tenfold. But if it is his duty to regard himself as my enemy, it is then my duty to regard him as my enemy. He has done his duty. I will do mine. You go do yours.
Right.
Righto. This is perplexing.
We
We cannot understand it at all. Still, as he is actuated by his sense of duty, that makes a difference, of course. At the same time, we repeat, we cannot understand it at all. No matter, our course is clear. We must do our best to capture these pirates alone. It is most distressing that we should be the ones to take away their precious freedom. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force. We should. It is too late now. It is. When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plan, his capacity for innocent enjoyment, is just as great as any honest man. Our feelings we with difficulty smother, when constabulary duties to be done. I take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling, when the cutthroat isn't occupied crime, he loves to hear the little brook a gurgling, and listen to the merry village chime, while the thief will move from one crime to another. He loves to lie a basking in the sun. I'll take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. Constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one.
Rollicking band of pirates, we who turn a tossing on the sea. Our rider and the burglary, the heavens bring glory.
Hush, hush, I hear them on a manor poaching. Stealthy stride, the pirates are approaching.
We are not coming for late or bold, the story General Stanley told. We seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
Seek a penalty,
We seek a penalty
50 gold. We seek a bounty 50 gold for General Stanley's glory. They come in force with stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now to hide.
With cat-like tread upon a rainy steel, in silence tread our cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's foot fall, we be distinctly heard. Turn to roll. So stealthily the pirate creeps while the houseless empty sleeps. Come, friends, we plow the sea. Trust in navigation, taking our station. Let's ferry piracy with a little burglary. Come, friends, we plow the sea. Trust in navigation, taking our station. Let's ferry piracy with a little burglary.
Here's your crowbar and your center mix, your life preserver. You may want to hit your silent matches, your dark winter seas. Take your file and your skeletonic keys.
Cat-like tread, in silence tread. With cat-like tread upon our brave steel, in silence tread our cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's foot fall, we be distinctly heard. Come, friends, we plow the sea. Trust in navigation, take an understation. Let's ferry piracy with the little burglary. Our way we steal. Decide to tread our cautious way we feel.
Hush, hush! Not a word. I see a light inside. Hide quick! The Major General comes!
Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. My conscience aches because of the terrible story I told of peace. No sleep, and as I lie in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise.
He thought he heard a noise.
No, all is still. My mind is at ease. It must have been the wind.
It must have been the wind.
What is this and what is that? And why does father leave us at such a time of night? This is so very inconvenient. Your father isn't always most the most unkind, full of amenities and variable room to go to bed at night. What stranger courage can it be that calls your father from his rest at such a time of night? This is so very inconvenient dress. So very inconvenient dress. At such a time of night.
Forward, my men, and seize that general there. His life is over.
The pirates! Oh, despair!
Yes, we are the pirates, so despair.
Frederick, here! Oh, joy! Oh, rapture! Summon your men and effect their capture.
Oh, Frederick,
Yes, beautiful Mabel. I would if I could, but I am not able.
He's telling the truth. He is not able.
You have deliberately deceived us. Our revenge shall be sweet. Gather your courage and prepare for death, General Stanley.
Is he to die with no one to defend him? Oh, spare him! Is there no one with a weapon to defend him? Oh, spare him! Oh, help!
Yes, our dear.
Sure.
And so, pirates, to constabulary you will yield.
Sure.
Gain a brief advantage you can try, but your proud triumph will not be long-lived.
Don't say you're orphans, for we know that game.
On your allegiance we've a stronger claim. We charge you yield. We charge you yield. In the mare of Clearview's name. We charge you yield. In the mare of Clearview's name.
We yield at once with humble care, because with all our faults we love our mare.
Yes, yes, with all their faults, they love their mare. Yes, yes, with all their faults, they love their mare. Take them away at once!
Wait, 1 moment. Let me tell you who they are. They are all noble gentlemen who have gone wrong.
They're all noble gentlemen who have gone wrong.
I pray you pardon me, ex-Pirate King. Peers will be peers, and youth will have its fling. Resume your rights and legislative duties, and court my daughters, all of whom are beauties.
Take heart of praise, from such sweet voice, if such love as ours can have
Very good integral differential calculus. I know the scientific aids of the beats and calculus. In short, the math vegetable and more mineral. I am the very model of a modern nature general. In short, the math vegetable and more mineral. I am the very model of a modern nature general.
A sad mistake it was to make and to him to this pylon. I got him to a hundred you instead of to a pylon.
Orgran is Director King. And he does the most incredible things. Get up to dance and sing. For he is Director King. And Red is the most wonderful thing. He is Director King.
We would say goodbye to you, and that would be it. But yeah, you can have a seat. There are several people that need to be thanked. We have lovely flowers, a rose for each of the people backstage and in the concession stands and the front of house and lighting and sound and all those people who've done so much for us. But we have a very special presentation to make because without this man, none of this would ever have happened. I give to you our director, Grenville Bray. So this is a thank you card from the cast, the crew, everybody has signed it. Here are flowers. There are flowers from all of us to you. And in case you don't know, Gren loves scones. And so our own Tracy Parsons, one of our cast, she made these specifically for Gren.
They're not supposed to do this. And I don't want to hold you here, but bless you for being here and supporting. this amazing group. I can't tell you how blessed I am to be surrounded by people who support the passion I have for youth theater and just the whole thing. I mean, this place, turning this place into a theater is a monumental job, and tomorrow we have to take it all down. For now, it's just it's a tribute to all of the people who share in that passion, and they have shown what they can do. They are absolutely amazing, and I bless them. I am so blessed to be part of this group. Thank you so much.